Question number 16. You have to understand, a lot of people told me, answer D, how could their use be better regulated? If you begin with how, or why, or who, whatever WH question, and then a verb, and then a subject, it needs a question mark. So the best answer is answer B. This is a declarative sentence, meaning it's making a statement, it's making a declaration. So remember, the structure of a question is much different than a sentence, a normal statement. If you have a WH question, verb, subject, it's a question mark. But if you have a subject and a verb, it's correct. And then I want you to understand, you can tell me why not A? Because we have a verb subject. It wouldn't work here because now I recently led a team from the University of Sheffield to investigate. So this is a verb. What are they investigating? How their use could be regulated. This is an object. So we can also say this is a noun clause. Remember the noun clause. What is a noun clause? When you have a WH question, it has a subject and a verb, but the whole thing is equal to a noun, meaning it can be object or subject, all right? So question number 16, we're going to go with the answer B. Let's go to question 17. Little skip there. 17. Question number 17. The chapter, subject, comma, verb. The chapter are, have been, were. These are all plural. The chapter is. The answer is D. Very clear, very direct, subject, verb, agreement. Number 18. Question number 18. This one is not too hard. If you read the sentence, there, wildlife biologist Dr. Purnima Devi Barman is on the front lines of conservation efforts that, dash, through community involvement and scientific study, dash, aim. Our answer is A. Do not forget the that clause, that, which, who, must all have a verb or must be connected to a verb. So here, that, aim. So we need a double dash bridge to connect the that clause with the verb. This question is a hard one because in this question, beautiful people, you have the title of something, it's all capital. So usually this indicates it's the title or name of something, which usually would be in the singular form. So national heritage areas, most people would say, for example, answer D. However, not in this case. It's a unique case because the next sentence shows you there is a singular form, not next sentence, next idea. It shows you there's a singular form and a plural form. So here, like Arabia Mountain National Heritage Area. It shows you here that it is in singular form. And then also, I want you to pay attention, the text shows you that it is in plural form. It's referred to as there. It's referred to as having attributes. So all of these little things, pieces of evidence, show us that we need to deal with this in the plural form. So here we're going to say answer B, they are. Now we're in domain number 3, transitions. Look at idea number 1. We're talking about high-low soil. And then we're saying the high-low soil is a fitting choice for state soil. It can be found in abundance. Hilo soil plays an important role in Hawaii's agriculture. So here we're adding information. We're adding to the benefits of high-low soil. Alternatively means an option or another option. By contrast means but. At that time refers to a specific time. Additionally, answer D. Let's move on. Next question. So here, question number 22. These type of questions, you really don't need to waste time reading notes. Just be very careful. If you have two answers that can be an answer, then you would read the notes. The student wants to emphasize Janaki Amal's achievement. So we were looking for an answer that shows us an achievement. If you look at answer A, by crossbreeding the imported sugarcane species with grasses native to India, Amal succeeded in creating. This shows achievement. No other answer shows achievements. Nothing shows us something that she was able to do. So the best answer here is answer A. Let's go to the next question, number 23. So this one also here, we want to emphasize the size of a sculpture. We're looking for size. Answer B, the metal sculpture is 62 feet wide, 56 feet tall. Nothing else describes size. So the answer is B. Again here, question number 24, the student wants to emphasize a similarity between two dinosaur fossil specimens. Which one shows us this? Answer A, both the Tyrannosaurus fossil and Jane, the Triceratops fossil, lived in the late Cretaceous period. Now, this might not be stated directly in the notes, but we follow the requirement of the question. The best answer here is answer A. Question number 26. The student wants to explain that this person writes about in chapter 1. We want to choose an answer that discusses chapter 1. Answer A. Everybody's making fun of you right now. SB outlines the origins and use of term of nostalgia in chapter 1. Here, they want to provide an example of a poem from Morning Haiku. Which answer does the A? The poetry's book, Morning Haiku, and they give us an example. 5 Love Haiku is a poem written as a sequence of 5 haikus. The other answers do not do that. Good job. The student wants to compare the sinuosity of the Fort Nelson and Wadi El Hamd rivers. Most people told me A, while the high sinuosity Fort Nelson is located in Canada, the Wadi El Hamd is in Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's not really comparing the sinuosity. By the way, sinuosity is how a river curves, right? So this one, you actually kind of have to just read the notes, right? Just in case. Answer C, the ratio of Fort Nelson's stream length to its valley length is greater than 1.51, exceeding that of the Wadi Al Hamd, because this defines sinuosity. So this is one of those questions where you actually have to read the notes, harder ones. So if you have like 2 note questions or 3 of them, if I were you, the last one, I would check the notes.